Good morning from that side. I think you're getting me loud and clear from that side. Call me jina kubwa jina dogo naye za junior sauti yenye kani. We are bringing you the live show on this day. This is Gwira Gwira Podcast from YouTube, Gwira Gwira Media, from Facebook, and Gwira Gwira at TikTok. Continue following us, continue observing everything from this side. This is where we nurture, we shape the innovation of the youth in our country. So, on the opposite side, I have my co-host.
Yes, good morning to our viewers from wherever you're watching us. This is Gwira Gwira Podcast, and I'm Patient.
Thank you very much for joining us. Good morning from that side, wherever you are. We thank the Almighty God for granting us the opportunity to be part and parcel of this day. We say Jehovah has really done. We say Jehovah is doing great things. As you prepare yourself to be able to attend to your job, as you prepare yourself to be able to go to different areas and perform different tasks, we say the Lord is doing it. For those who may be sick, maybe we pray the Lord to be able to grant us the only power to be healed. Remember, He is the great physician who is able to heal you. So, from wherever you are, God is going to do. Now, before we just begin the show, yesterday we were able to talk about leadership and governance, where we were able to look one-on-one about the former, or shall we mention the late Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, from his time when he began his political journey to the time he passed on, where we were able to look about the coup of 1982 up to the last time when he made an handshake and also BBI. Thank you very much. For today, we want to look more on health. We are going to look more about mental health, not only health, but mental health. So, my co-host, what can you say about the topic of the day?
Oh, yes, as for me, this topic is really very much detailed, and it's really need our full understanding and time to understand this topic.
Yeah.
So as we are going to discuss on this topic, I think people should really take in on what you are going to say, and also they should be able also to ask questions if they have any burning questions. You can just follow us at on YouTube at Gwira Gwira Podcast, at Facebook at Gwira Gwira Podcast, yes, and also at TikTok. So if you have any burning question, just and so without wasting any time, so on mental health, today we are going to look at mental health care. So basically, in Kenya we have very limited. Okay, mental health is also one of the major problems, which really affects a lot of people. And by bad luck ama kwa bahati mbaya, serikali really imetenga tu kiasi kidogo cha fedha ama imeinvest tu kidogo katika hiyo sekta ya mental health, elimu ya kiakili. So I think we will be angalia some of the causes of mental health, what has the government done, and now people government to fail, and also the help which government is giving us, is it enough? And also what can we do to convince people, ama to encourage people to come out in large numbers and really accept that, okay, this and this I'm suffering, I'm going through stress. At which time, like it's stress imekuwa like this is enough, you need to seek help. That is what we are going to discuss on. Please join us.
So as we just begin about the stage where these people can be able to seek help. Remember, some of these people do not understand when the problem is getting spear and spear. You find someone is mentally ill, lakini anadhani ni kawaida. Wengine wanadhani kama huko kwetu anadhani amerogwa. It's just there thinking that the problem is going to end after some time. Anafikiria tu ni mambo kidogo kidogo hapa, when at the end of it, I'm going to be fine. But it doesn't work that way. Until you find this person stays for a long period. And when he or she sees herself or himself being affected too much, is the time they decide to go and find out medical treatments about the mental illness. So some of the causes which makes this person to be able to meet the mental health treatment very late. It's because of one, maybe lack of awareness. You might find this person is mentally ill, but does not have enough information to know he or she can be able to attend a health center to get treated about this. They lack some people who can be able to guide them about how they can be able to seek this mental health. Remember, I was talking to a friend who just told me that the government not put in place enough people or enough specialists concerning mental health illness. So you find these people are very few, and also there is no creation of awareness about this. You find the doctors, those people from the health sector, are mainly focusing on physical health, the only health where someone can be able to see, but more so on mental health. You find they are avoiding it. They are not creating awareness to the society. So the society are not able to know this is a mental health illness and this is how it can be. This is where it can be treated. Also, concerning that one, you find in the society, people are not supporting these people. Unajiuliza, what if I present myself to the field and say I have a mental illness? How will these people portray me? Wataanza kusema umerogwa, umelaaniwa, uliiba vitu za mtu ndio akili karuka. Huko kwetu bana kuna mambo.
Ni Ukambani?
Huko wacha tu, let us not mention. Naona Wakamba hapa they are following. I can see Jeremy Teke is a man from Seku. He is following from the only university in Kamba at Kilifi. Also, when we may add about that, these people are also afraid of shame and stigma.
Okay.
Unapata, if I mention this, these people, how are they going to portray me? Watapata nitoa wapi hii mambo na mental illness? So what else can you say about mental illness?
Yes, maybe to add on either, hapo kwa shame and stigma. Sasa mtu anaona like, how do I open up? Ama niki open up, that's kwa mfano, hiyo sasa shame and stigma, inasema, one of the thing yenye ni lack of awareness. Unaona? So mtu mwenye anaishi kwa mfano huko, kwa mfano hapa Kilifi, anaishi huko ndani huko ndani huko kabisa huko rural areas huko. Unajua hawapati that information.
Yeah.
Unaona? So the government unapata like ikiangalia like which hospitals tunaweza wapatia au psychiatrist au the expert. Wapi tunaweza wapatia? Wanaangalia Kenyatta. Angalia Mugodi. But hawaangalii hizo hospitals zingine za huku hizi county zingine au huku ndani. Na unajua mental health sana sana huwa ina affect au watu wa huku au wanyama. Government makataa huko ndani kabisa au wanakaa huku in rural areas kabisa. So I think hiyo pia inaweza changia. Maybe to add on also ni cultural beliefs. We live in a society ambayo kila jamii ina beliefs zake. So unapata kwa mfano mimi nimeanza ku feel like stressed. Alafu kumbe nikitaka kuopen up cultural beliefs wanasema wewe umerogwa. Wewe ni kama ulifanyia the ancestors, uliwakosea the ancestors, unaona? So hiyo pia ina limit mtu from opening up. That's what I can say. So and also on the part of there's a part of limited access. So the government mostly wakati wanaangalia where do we need to help, they only focus on those big major hospitals as zinajulikana, for example Kenyatta Hospital. But ukiangalia huku chini hospitals zingine ambazo hazijulikani. So the government I offer help huko ina deal only na hizo hospitali kubwa. Wanasahau kuwa hizo hospitali zingine ndogo ambazo wanasaidia ambazo need our help. On that pattern, the government they should ensure, please, there is an equal distribution of resources. Hapa resources tunataka ni enough psychiatrists. People are going through a lot of mental health problems. People, labda nimegeneralize, but people wana affected health in different ways. So please, wakati wanang'ang'ana ku offer help, also please ensure pia vijiji vya chochole pia wana. And maybe let's go to another.
Before we just go to that, upper cultural belief, you might find in a certain community, they don't follow the mountain health sector. Wewe unapata mtu amengojeka, lakini wakitaka wanataka kwenda hospitali, these people do not agree with that. They want to treat this person in the traditional way. And maybe you might find that one cannot be able to help. In some areas it can help, but in different other areas you find it does not even utter anything to make even a single change. So according to culture and beliefs, these people must be created awareness to understand where they can be able to seek the medication. They have also to be included, to be given guidance and counseling, to know if you go to the hospital and you're told to perform the different activities, this to do the medicine you're supposed to take, change your diet, you find the community is in a position to be able to support this person. Support this person will feel is one of the community and will be able to take the medication in the correct way, in the systematic way is advised by the doctor. And this illness we will come to.
Let's look at another thing. So, nice. Do you think the government is really fully prepared to deal with this mental health issue?
I don't think it is fully prepared for it.
Why do you say so?
Because I see many people with this problem. I'm not sure if there is an amount of money, percentage of amount of money which has been kept in place for these people, for medication of these people. You have just talked about hospitals where many people understand the large, big hospitals, maybe the county level hospital, level 5, whatever, and the rest is where you may be able to get this medication. The government should put in place, even do they kill them dispensaries and health centers, those ones, to be able to cater for medication of such issues. Remember, many people from the rural areas suffer from that problem. Exactly. And if you are telling them to be able to access the big hospitals, the county level hospitals, it may be very hard for them. Remember, in those big hospitals, very many people, high population, attend those hospitals because they think there's the only improved treatment, medication is found in those big hospitals. So the small hospitals, the dispensaries, the health centers at home, going to the county level hospitals. So the government should provide enough information to those dispensaries on how to be able to treat mental illness. And also after that, they create awareness that one can be able to seek medication in the dispensaries. And this is the procedure to be followed. Also about funding, the government should be able to fund and encourage more youth to be able to undertake these courses about mental illness. If they encourage many youth to undertake the courses about mental illness, remember, things are going to change. Because many people will be employed, will be searching for these jobs to be employed in the dispensaries, in the health centers. If they are employed in those, if there are many people who have undertaken that course, remember, that one will not be a problem, because if many people who have done that course come seeking for job opportunities to be able to be employed, they'll be able to go to the small hospitals, the dispensaries, where many people will be able to access them. That is how the government should be able to deal with them. Also, they are supposed to create in our shows, like the Gwira Gwira itself podcast, where we are bringing about mental illness. They have to create some programs where we can be able to be a doctor, someone who has more information, who is skilled about mental illness, to be able to bring the topic, the discussion live, and encourage people and make people what is to be done to avoid this. And if it happens, how are they supposed to take medication? Yeah. Thank you.
Maybe to add on that one, there's also the issue of poor policy.
Yeah.
So you find that there is also a law that governs how the mental health people, what's happening for mental health, the government should be able to maybe fund them or even provide for them help. But you find that here law, it's like it does not exist. Yani they are not putting it into. So that also that also inafanya hata watu people are not even getting the necessary help they need. Ama law community outreach. Na hii ndio ile issue inakuja ya awareness. So you find that inaangalia those urban areas, for example Nairobi, unaangalia the big hospitals, but huku chini in rural areas people are really suffering and the government hata waangalie huko now. So much as tunajua government, please also ensure that your help is able to reach each and every, if not all, at least a bigger percentage of it. For example, right now we find that there are only 500 professionals like psychiatrists, counselors, and psychologists, and people who are suffering from mental health are maybe 50 million. That ratio, so unataka kuniambia mtu mmoja atakuwa anatip 10,000. How do you reach them? The government should be able to ensure the funds, ensure that funding umefanya kwa kila county, ensure una employ enough people, our professionals like psychiatrists, psychologists, and counselors. I think that would be a bigger thing. We'll be looking at we have enough facilities to cater for this mental health patients.
No, as we have just mentioned previously, about medical officers who are not even enough. We have also talked about health centers and dispensaries, where this medication is not even there. It is not known, where the specialists are only focusing about physical health only. So these facilities, I think they are not enough. If they are there, but they are not enough. Yeah.
So, Liza.
Yeah.
Why do mental health people refrain from asking for help?
These people fear stigma and discrimination. Remember, if you just go to a person and tell him, I have this problem, and maybe and it's the only person who is near you, then you tell this person, and the person is like, hey, now, what is this? Where did you get it from? What is the cause of this? Instead of this person telling you, this is what you're supposed to do, and this is how you're supposed to access medication, this person are just discriminating you. So they just decide, let's not be able to cooperate with this person in this because maybe he's going to cause our sons, it's going to add something to our community. They decide to wanakutenga kando, wewe unabaki peke yako. That is one of the way I think of it.
And maybe to add on, there's an issue of cultural misconception. That's it.
Yeah.
So you find that mtu anaogopa kwenda ku seek for help. Those are professionals, psychiatrists, psychologists, and counselors, because anafia kuwa, according to our culture, ukibehave is like umerogwa. You are cursed. Yana ama in this act when una behave inahusiana na witchcraft. So they are really refraining from. Another thing also, I think it's about privacy concerns. So unapata mtu ana refrain from seeking for help kwa sababu nitaki, okay, sasa mimi niko hapa, but I'm suffering from mental health. That includes maybe stress, maybe I'm overthinking, maybe my personality imbalance. So ninaogopa kwenda kuambia, how you feel from me. You don't chukulia ati maybe ama utaona like nimeanza gona, tunaona nimeanza kuchizika kidogo nao. So I think that is also a major issue in watu. Ingine also, it's about financial constraints. So hii issue inakuja pale ambapo people easy help, for example your counseling, in order for you to see a psychiatrist ama psychologist, you really need to pay. These people, unajua, to access the help, it's not easy. So I think nakumbuka siku moja tulikuwa tunafundisha, I remember we did a unit of psychology. So I remember our madam also told us, as a psychologist who in practice, I'm a professional psychologist, unafaa like uset an amount pesa ambayo able to cater for everyone. Si tu kwa sababu umepata mtu ambaye anajiweza, like anakulipa 5,000, so unaweka 5,000 kwa kila mtu. Unafaa pia ubalance, like we analeta 5,000 alafu mwingine labda analeta 1k. So you have to find a minimal amount of money unaweza kubalance ili kila mtu aweze kupata nani, aweze kupata hiyo kitu. Another thing is also lack of trust. Nowadays unajua mtu ana one rule of psychologist huwa wanaambiwa ni privacy.
Yeah.
Privacy. So chenye nimeongea na with my patient I'm not allowed in any condition to disclose up to anyone. So most of the people wanaona no, I can't go to this person, I don't trust this person. After all hata simjui. So how sure am I nikimwambia shida zangu atanisaidia? Unaona? That lack of trust. How sure am I nikimwambia shida zangu he'll be able to keep it a secret? Unaona? Yeah, and maybe that's what I think we have to do.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for getting connected with us. This is Gwira Gwira Media, Gwira Gwira Podcast from YouTube, Gwira Gwira Media from Facebook. Okay, we shall be able to be connected tomorrow. Thank you for following. Thank you for following. Call me jina kubwa, jina dogo, Naiza Junior Sauti, Yanyikani.
And maybe to finish on, to the people, to our viewers out there. If you, it's let me tell you this, it's okay to not feel okay. So if you think that shida napitia this and this and this and I'm not able like kuisolve peke yangu, just seek for a person you can trust. Muulize shida zako. You can go to a pastor, you can follow a family member who trust, you can go to a friend who you trust. So sometimes sharing is very important, but share with the people.
Sharing is caring.
Exactly, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. You know, plan with that. But also, that also included. Sharing is caring also. So please be open. Usikae tu hapo na shida zako, then you are suffering alone. No. We are here to help you. We are here to stand with you. Yeah, that's all we can say. And I have been your host, Patience Maramba. Thank you for being with us today.
See you.